In Search of Soil.
If they do the right management techniques, they can bring those soils back. And many of them have. We've seen some very interesting changes in rangeland. South of us here in the Chihuahuan Desert, we have one rancher that's gone from 250 acres per cow to 25 acres per cow, just with grazing management. And this is not an unusual story. We see another rancher here in central New Mexico, Nancy Ranney, how she's gone from 4 species of grasses to 45 species of grasses in less than a decade, and bringing back in our area. I live in the desert, and it's the desert because of one reason. It's because we overgrazed it. It used to be grasslands belly high to a horse when the Spaniards came through. But then with our grazing techniques, we grazed it into a desert. And nice to know is with proper grazing, you can bring it back. But that seems to be the only mechanism what developed on the Great Plains with the bison and how they were kept in tight herds with predators, and they were moved along at regular intervals. They deposit their dung and their urine and their saliva, basically inoculating that grazing land every time they would go over it, because the manure would be rolled up into small balls by the dung beetles, placed in the ground and composted in place. It was just a great inoculation event, and it built up some impressive grasslands. Soil carbon 5-6 feet deep, the ability to grow forage in even low water environments. The rancher Alejandro Carrillo, south of us, he gets 7 inches of rain, and yet he's brought it back from a complete desert, just scrub, mesquite, and greasewood, and he now has grasses belly high to a horse. So we can do the same thing in our cropland as well, focusing on restoring that microbiology in the system. And it's a system. That's what we need to look at it as. It's not just bringing back fungi. It's not just bringing back bacteria. It's a whole system that we have to recreate in that cycling of the carbon and cycling of the nitrogen. It's an energy equation. We have completely destroyed the productivity of these soils. We're working with compromised photosynthetic capacity on these soils. And as we bring this biology back, we can increase the amount of photosynthesis, the capacity of that certain area of land to actually capture the sun and capture the carbon and restore that system. The biology seems to be key. It is for us, and it appears to be the same for the soils.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out some of the great clips and watch the full interviews right here on In Search of Soil.